Oh my goodness, you guys. Have I ever looked this put together on camera? I'm just gonna like document it. Look how cute. Okay, let's get down to business. So, what we have going on today. Hello, my name is Shay. This is Rustic Goddess Resale, the channel where I teach you guys how to pick up regular items that you can find anywhere and flip them online for a profit. So, I am gonna go through my November sales. Sales went up, super excited about that. And I'm not going to highlight my Poshmark sales because they're kind of sporadic and they're kind of honestly dead right now. So when I first started cross-listing things, and including this month, I was doing like 300 a week, 250 to 300 a week. So it was a nice extra stream. Now it's kind of non-existent, but I'm assuming I made an extra $1,000 on Poshmark just to kind of spitball where that was going to be. But on eBay, I sold 134 items for $4,411.83. Awesome. And we have so much to go through, you guys. I had a lot of high dollar sales that I want to go through with you. And yeah, very, very happy about this month. I listed a lot of my hard goods, which were a lot of these sales. So moral of the story is I hate hard goods. I hate shipping hard goods. I hate storing hard goods, but I love how much money you can make with hard goods. So I'm going to be very, specific on what I pick up. Definitely comping out the hard goods before I buy them, because as you will see in this video, there are a few that were a big hit and there were some that were a swing and a miss. So we will get started. Okay, so the first sale I have for you guys is this Sony digital zoom. It's the TR66 digital zoom analog camcorder handycam with adapter. It came with a bag and the charger and all this stuff. I got this at a garage sale over the summer for $20. It sat in my death pile forever. And this is the major learning lesson that I really need to figure out before I move all my stuff. Little house is almost done, and I always say that, but we are laying floor tonight. Kind of had a delay and my husband was getting so burnt out, and honestly my lease with the other building is not up until the end of February, so we have time for him to rest a little bit. So tonight we are getting back at it and the floor is going in, so hopefully beginning of January I can start moving my stuff. So I'm trying to get everything listed before I have to move. So this, the camcorder sold for $100 with free shipping, just because all of my competitors had free shipping. That was an amazing return. I think it only cost me like $15 to ship it. So overall, a great sale and easy to ship. This American Girl Pretty City carriage, I saw Lori Tata list hers and I was like, oh my gosh, it was the same day I had listed mine and she had posted that she had sold hers for $200. And I listed mine for $200 plus $15 shipping, only because my phone has my shipping kind of like saved in there. And for me to edit the shipping, I have to get on my desktop. Well, I was at my, store and it doesn't have internet. So I just listed it for $200. It did have some damage on it. So I listed according to comps, but I did $200 plus $15 shipping and it sold within 2 weeks of me listing it. So American Girl stuff is crazy expensive retail, and people want to buy the stuff, especially when it's retired, because this one was a 2014 carriage and yeah, it was retired and this thing was a pain to ship. I had no idea. Lori Tata, she was like, I ship mostly clothes. This thing was a pain to ship. I've shipped hard goods and I was kind of like, I don't think it's going to be that hard to ship. It was rough to ship. I had somebody from FedEx help me. He was like a godsend and he didn't charge me anything for his time. I was so thankful for him. But he helped me make a custom box. He packed the thing for me, taped it all up. It was beautiful. So I thanked him profusely and was on my way, but this cost me $75 to ship. But I priced mine higher to, combat the shipping, because there were some that were listed for $175 with like $50 shipping. So it kind of evened out. Anyway, the buyer is $234.89 all in, and yeah, I'm still making a great profit. I paid $20 for that at a garage sale. I bought all the American Girl stuff at this garage sale. These Justin cowhide leather round toe classic roper cowboy boots. I believe these were vintage and they were in beautiful condition for being vintage. Me and my husband actually went to a local swap meet, and I should have brought one, a wagon, and two, we should have stayed longer. We had to go to a wedding actually that I was in, so we couldn't stay for very long. It was kind of on our way over to the wedding that we had stopped here in true reseller fashion. But I found these cowboy boots for $5, and I said, for sure, I can make a profit on these. So carried them around for a long time at that swap meet, but sold them for $60 plus shipping. So the buyer was $82.43 all in, making that a beautiful profit. This next item are another pair of cowboy boots, these Ariat Sport square toe men's size 8.5D Western slip-on boots. Sold for $50 plus shipping. These had quite a bit of wear, but the retail on these boots was $180, so I knew these would go fast. And the buyer was $70.36 all in, so I was very happy about that. Sorry about the sun shifting. It's kind of late in the afternoon that I'm filming this. These, another Barbie part from the Barbie Dream House thing. So these two vintage 1978 Barbie Dreamhouse A-frame replacement planter boxes with flowers sold for $50 plus shipping. So the buyer was $63.64 all in. I am such a fan of these Barbie parts. I had no idea how much money was in Barbie stuff, but I am well into the profit on this stuff. And I still have quite a few more parts to sell. So love that. These Doc Martens brown leather combat boots in a men's size 11M sold for $40 plus shipping. So the buyer was $55 all in. They were kind of beat up. The buyer sent me the offer. They told me they were like, these are really beat up. And I hate it when people do that. Like, don't put down my item because you just want a lower price. Just send me the lower price and I'll most likely accept it. So that kind of like gave me a bad taste in my mouth, but I just said, Shay, don't be petty, just accept the offer and move on because we want to sell things, we don't want to store things. So I went ahead and accepted it because I think I only paid like $5 for those boots at a garage sale. I am going through all of my garage sale finds from over the summer and listing them finally and making that profit. So these Carhartt Duck Canvas Workwear overalls in a size 40-32. These I'm only going to highlight because these Carhartt overalls were destroyed, okay? I also got these at that same swap meet that me and my husband went to, and he wanted $2 for them because they were just stained all the way down. The backs, like he had been walking on the backs of them, so they were like, they looked like somebody like took a bite out of the back of each, you know, heel, because of the heel drag. But these sold for $25 plus shipping. So the buyer was $36.94 all in. And, you know, that person was probably just going to throw those away. So that was a great sale from $2. This Biderlac teddy bear reversible blanket throw made in the USA sold for $55 plus $10 shipping. So the buyer was $69.39 all in. I got this at a thrift store. They, it's like a higher end thrift store. I don't normally go in there because these ladies that price the things really know their stuff, and they price even like not even that good of brands, like really high prices. So I was actually looking for nightstands this day. So I went in there and they had missed this blanket. I looked it up. They were selling for 50 bucks and they had it priced at $5.99. So I jumped on that and it sold the same day I listed it. It was beautiful. So get your stuff listed, guys. This Columbia Interchange red winter coat Omni Shield women's medium sold for $35 plus shipping. So the buyer was $45 all in. This was from the church garage sale that I went to over the summer, and it did take a while to sell. I did list this one immediately, but it was in the summer when I listed it. So that is why it took probably a long time to sell, but that's okay, because I have enough storage space for longer tail items. But I was probably less than $1 in on that, so that was a great profit. This Mr. Christmas Barbie Holiday Dance Musical Display 1997 Mattel 30 Classical Songs sold for $70 plus shipping, so the buyer was $89.20 all in. Very happy about this one. I got this at a garage sale over the summer for $3. I was super happy with that. One of my friends that she's not a reseller and she just goes garage sailing with me for fun. She was like, what do you think you can sell that for? I'm like, 70 to 80 bucks. She's like, oh my goodness. I'm like, that's why I love this business. It's just so much fun to see what you can find, to see what you can make money off of. And you can take literally any, like, I feel like I can sell anything and make a profit at this point. So I just love it. Anyway, this huge My Generation 18-inch doll clothing and an accessory lot of 79 items sold for $45 plus shipping, so the buyer was $59.54 all in. I bought a huge lot of My Generation stuff for my niece for Christmas, and I kind of parted it out. So I kept a few outfits, kept like the armoire thing that she came with. She came with a bed and then a doll. So I kept all that stuff, and that's going to be her Christmas present. And then I decided to sell the rest of it on eBay to make my money back. So this was the first thing to sell, and I made, you know, half of my money back that I wanted to. The goal is to get Christmas presents for free. I love doing that. It's super fun and a great way to give without breaking the bank. Christmas should never break the bank, you guys. This Marmot blue 700 duck down fill winter coat jacket in a women's medium sold for $45 plus shipping. So the buyer was $55 all in. I got this again at another garage sale for $15. So that was a great profit for me. It had a few stains on it, but I just ran it through the washing machine and noted what didn't come out. Now this is a saga. So if you have been watching my YouTube channel this long, then you know that I sold this huge Santa blow mold with the reindeer, and I don't think it's been delivered yet. I'm praying to the Lord above to please let this, one, get delivered safely, and two, have the buyer not have any issues with this. So I found this on Facebook Marketplace with 3 other blow molds. They wanted $250 for the whole lot. And I said, oh my gosh, I can make so much money on this. So I went ahead and bought it, not realizing that when they loaded it into my car, it was broken, and it was not advertised that it was broken. I didn't realize it until I had gotten all the way back to my store, and I made a sale, $4, but still. Yeah, I didn't realize it was super broken, and I was really pissed. And I about, messaged the seller back and said, I want some money back. But I just said, you know what, you pay to learn, you live and you learn. I went ahead and listed it anyway, and it sold. I was gonna list it for $600. I ended up listing it for $300 and got an offer of $225 plus $150 in shipping. So the buyer was $402.19 all in for a broken Santa and reindeer blow mold. And this thing was huge. I had to pack this. So I had FedEx pack 2 boxes. That cost me $60 of the more fragile items. And then I packed the big, huge Santa sleigh and then the Santa head myself. So it ended up being 4 boxes. It cost me $160 to ship the 4 boxes plus the $60 packing fee. So really, I'm maybe making $100, and I'm not making $100. I'm losing money on this. So the other ones did sell, and I will tell you that, but I'm losing probably $50 on this whole transaction. And as much as I love selling the blow molds that I can make really great money on, like the Dawn Featherstone blow molds, the Pilgrim and the 2 Pilgrim people. Yeah, sold those. I got cocky. I thought I could sell any blow mold, and further from the truth. I am not messing with this stuff ever again. So that was like a week-long shipping saga of me trying to fit things into boxes, trying to figure out how to ship this without losing a whole ton of money, without having to cancel the sale. It was just a lot. Anyway, it's done. Hopefully nothing goes wrong in the shipping process, but I'm just gonna say, sometimes even if it's a ton of money, it really isn't worth it to me for the shipping headache that it caused. Okay. The next one is one of the smaller blow molds that sold from this lot. So this Union Products Santa Sleigh Reindeer Tabletop Lighted Blow Mold, 32 inches, vintage, Sold for $70 plus shipping, so the buyer was $85 all in. That one was no big deal to ship, and it only cost me like $15 to ship it, and everything went well. So that one was great. And they one sold in a day and one sold 6 days after I listed it. So both within a week, so they were fast flips, but yeah. I'll do the smaller blow molds, but I am never messing with a larger one ever again. These Spanx faux leather leggings in a wine maroon burgundy color in a size extra large, sold the same day I listed them for $40 plus shipping. So the buyer was $49.09 all in. Ooh, I have an offer on eBay, yay. Yeah, it's the Spanx faux leather leggings. I love them, obviously. I'm wearing them right now. And they just make everything look good, and they sell super, super, super fast. So anyway, especially in the larger sizes, because it's very hard to find those secondhand a lot of the time. Again, another Spanx. These Spanx black velvet power waistband tummy shaping leggings in a size medium, sold for $35 plus shipping. Same day I listed them. I listed these both in the same day. And the buyer was $43.59 all in. So very happy about that one as well. These Z Cavarici vintage light wash pleated high-waisted tapered leg parachute jeans in a size 25. I really stuck to my price on these, and that's probably why they took at least 6 months to sell. I had like 20 watchers on these things, and I was sending $65 offers, and I was not going any lower than that. I got a few low balls. I countered at $65. Somebody came in and bought them at full price at $75 plus shipping, so the buyer was $88.49 all in, and these had stains on them. So if they were in perfect condition, I probably could have gotten over $100 for these, and they were in a tiny, tiny, tiny size. Like a vintage 25 is like that big. So look out for that brand, Z Cavarici. I'll put, a photo over here, but great brand. These Athleta women's black high-rise faux leather front Delancey shine tight in a size large, sold for $40 plus shipping. So the buyer was $48.91 all in. These were actually mine, but I decided that I really love my Spanx leggings so much better than these. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. So they took a couple months to sell, but I only wore them probably once. And here's the other blow mold that sold for $70 plus $15 shipping. It's the same one. So that was that. This St. John's Bay black puffer winter coat in a women's size 3XL sold for $30 plus shipping. So the buyer was $44.10 all in. I wanted to highlight this because St. John's Bay, like people say not to pick it up. I got this for $1 at a garage sale and sold it for $30 in a matter of like a couple of weeks. It was a very fast flip. So very happy with that. So these Nightmare Before Christmas crock pots. I've had a hold of these for a long time, since like last winter, and I finally sold out of them. So I dropped the price to $35 plus shipping. So the buyers were $51.86 all in. All 4 of the ones that I had left sold in one day. It was crazy. And after Halloween, mind you, so very interesting. This Moda International Victoria's Secret Camo Cargo Micro Mini Skirt, I use those keywords, Y2K women's size 4, in a matter of hours, sold for $19 plus shipping. So the buyer was $26.63 all in. This skirt was missing a button, and it also had a lot of wear, but it was very Y2K. Like when I think of Y2K, I think of this skirt and a pair of Uggs. Like somebody is gonna wear this with a pair of Uggs. It's gonna look very Y2K. And yeah, very happy with that. I paid less than $1 for that. Got it on clearance at a consignment store. Beautiful, beautiful sale. This Torrid Betsy Johnson lingerie corset lace strappy garter in a size 5X. It was new at tags, sold for $38.50 plus shipping, so the buyer was $49.74 all in. I got this again at a garage sale for $5. Very great find. These Doc Martens black leather combat boots in a toddler kid size 13 Sold for $29.40 plus shipping. So the buyer was $40.69 all in. This, I think these were marked down or something. And I probably should have waited to get more, but I only paid $1 for these at the garage sale. Here is the best thing. When the husband is running the garage sale and they don't know how much their wife paid for something, they're like, take it. We're just going to donate it anyway. Like, it's beautiful. So I got this for $1. It was beautiful. And the last item that I am going to highlight for you guys is this Victoria's Secret pink thermal long john one-piece pajama, sequin bling, size extra small. This is just like a bodysuit, like a long john bodysuit from Love Pink, and it has sequins on it. I have no idea how this thing is comfortable, but I remember when these were very popular when I was in high school. It sold for $45 plus shipping, so the buyer was $56.25 all in. I think I got this for like $3 at one of my favorite thrift stores. Small town thrift stores have gems because most likely there are not a lot of resellers going to those thrift stores. So anyway, that is what I have for you guys. I had lots of high dollar sales for me anyway. $50 and over is kind of, very, very good for me because I tend to sell $20 items all day long and I love it. But again, we sold 134 items for $4,411.83. I will put right here what that makes the average sale price. This was a very successful month. December has been a little bit slower, but when you're selling used items, December tends to be slower, so I am not worried about that. And anyway, if you like me, if you like videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I am still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so I have like less than 30 days left. I am almost 800 though, so if you watch me and you like me, please hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free and it helps my channel out to get monetized at some point. So thank you. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day and catch you in the next one. Bye.